And welcome to Good News. So, what's been happening? Did you see what Bill Turnbull wants to do with Dominic Cooper?
Cozy up to you and lick you on the face.
I don't know about you, but I think this bloke's a bit simple.
Dinosaurs are brilliant.
And penguins are amazing. Over at Channel 4, they interviewed a woman who really sounds like Elmo.
Caught up the peaceful protesters in amongst everybody else.
No, today, no, this information is not correct. Today, the police did not enter the Gezi Park.
Elmo on telly!
This reporter wins my award for cock-up of the week.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
And finally, is it me? Or does Nick Owen really have a favourite co-host?
Welcome to Midlands Today with Mary Rhodes. Hello, welcome to Midlands Today with Mary Rhodes. Mary Rhodes, Mary Rhodes, Mary Rhodes, Mary Rhodes, Mary Rhodes.
So, what's been going on? Well, there's been an attack on the Queen.
A 41-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of causing criminal damage to a portrait of the Queen at Westminster Abbey.
Philip! Fetch my blade! Yeah. I'm going to cut Banshee's bollocks off.
Mind you, not everyone was upset. I think I know who did it. I'm joking, it wasn't Charlie. Apparently it was this lot.
The campaign group Fathers for Justice says it was one of its members that spray-painted the picture in the Abbey.
Fathers for Justice? Where's the logic in that protest? I miss my boy so much! I could give him a call or write him a letter. Nah, I'm going to draw on the Queen. If that don't work, I'm going to shit on a swan. It's so stupid. Apparently, he caused so much damage to the painting, it's now worth less than the one this guy did. Mind you, it wasn't just the Queen who got dissed this week. Did you see what happened to Charles? He took it well, because, let's be honest, he's not always great when mascots take the piss. No.
Oh, have you? Harry, do it!
There you go. Now, talking of violence, did you hear about Nigella Lawson?
Police have confirmed tonight they are investigating an apparent row between the TV chef Nigella Lawson and her husband, the former advertising executive Charles Saatchi. It comes after photographs emerged of him apparently grabbing his wife by the neck in a restaurant.
He grabbed her by the throat in public. Did you see his excuse?
There was no grip, it was a playful tiff.
It was a playful tiff? I was just telling her a joke. It's the way I tell him. So, I bet everyone was appalled, right? Well, everyone except for Nick Griffin. Did you see what he tweeted? If I had the opportunity to squeeze Nigella Lawson, her throat wouldn't be my first choice. Now, hundreds of people tweeted him back. But in my opinion, my mate's was the best. Shut up, Griffin. You look like a fat pug's cum face. Now, talking of sexism and politics, did you hear about the Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard?
A joke menu drawn up by staff at a plush restaurant in Australia has created a sexism row among the country's politicians. The mock dishes were dreamt up for an opposition party fundraiser and they poked fun at the Prime Minister Julia Gillard.
Poked fun? It's a bit more than that. Did you see the meal they came up with? The Julia Gillard Kentucky Fried Quail. Small breasts, big thighs and a big red box. Only in Australia. Hey, fellas, our Prime Minister's got a ginger fanny. It looks like a yawning orangutan. Only. Poor Julia. gets worse. The next day, she did a radio interview. Have a look what this idiotic DJ said about her boyfriend Tim, who happens to be a hairdresser.
Snide jokes and innuendos, you've been the butt of them many times.
Well, I think that's probably right. We've certainly seen that this week.
Can I test a few out?
In what way?
Tim's gay.
Well, that's absurd.
He must be gay, he's a hairdresser.
What a twat! Must be gay, he's a hairdresser. You know what they say? If he shaves your locks, he loves the cock. If he likes the perm, he's into sperm. Come on! Not bad. Still, all's well that ends well.
An Australian radio DJ has been sacked for asking Prime Minister Julia Gillard if her partner is gay.
How great would it have been if she turned to him, you know what they say? If you get sacked from your job, you're a bit of a norm. Mind you, if you think any of the stories I've shown you so far are shocking, it's got nothing on the horror that a couple from Nottingham had to deal with this week. If you're of a nervous disposition, you need to look away now. A couple returned from holiday to find the grass on their street was cut to different lengths. No! The grass on one side was longer than the other. Is there no God? Look at this devastation! No! How did this make the news? The only thing that's interesting about it, I know who cut it.
It was me! Get a life, you fucking bitches!
And finally, in big news, have you seen how the government are trying to control immigration?
The government is reportedly considering launching a campaign deriding Britain as a place to come and work. The aim now is to put off the potential mass immigration of thousands of Romanians.
That's right, the government are making a video that'll make England look so shit it'll put off Romania. What's that going to look like, this?
The UK government's guide to Britain. You thinking about visiting Britain? Well, don't. Here's 3 reasons to stay away. Number 1, people here are hardly friendly.
Hello.
Fuck off! 2, the kids aren't much better. And 3, this is the prettiest woman we have.
Fancy a blowjob?
Great Britain, great shittin', more like.
And if that doesn't work, they can just show them meeting Prince Charles.
It's Prince Charles! Yeah, you!
Elsewhere this week, shocking health news.
A landmark study found patients who have planned surgery on a Friday are 44% more likely to die than those who have their operation on a Monday.
I bet everyone who booked for a Friday just got a
liquid ass.
I bet doctors take the piss. Your operation's on Thursday. I should have seen your face. Oh no, it is Friday. Not is the strangest health news. Have you seen what you can now do during surgery?
To some, it's the stuff of nightmares. The idea of being awake during a major operation. But patients at one hospital opting for a local anaesthetic rather than being knocked out, to help distract them, they can watch their favourite film while the surgery is taking place.
Patients can watch a film during their operation. Surely that's going to put the doctor off. Can you fix my broken leg? Not until they find Nemo. Do you know, apparently it calms the patient down. You're like, really? What if you're watching Saw? Horror films and operations, never going to work.
The key to a good circumcision, you have to be very gentle.
Fucking hell! Everything all right, Doctor?
Yeah, fine.
From freaky operations to a freaky new gym class sweeping across America.
This is called Animal Flow. And basically, the whole class involves acting like an animal.
They're getting fit by pretending to be animals. How was your workout? Great. Spent an hour licking my balls. Were you doing animal flow? Yeah. Let's be honest though, it's great news for lazy people, isn't it?
What am I doing? I'm being the sloth.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? You don't see animals copying us. I've never turned to my dog.
Fancy a walk? No thanks, Russ. I'm exhausted from Zumba. Me and the girls did it earlier and I'm absolutely bushwhacked.
It's madness. Animals and exercise, not a good idea. Especially if they get dogs in the class.
I've been really bloated today.
Mind you, it isn't all bad news. Scientists have figured out the secret to winning a woman's heart.
It is claimed carrying a guitar can increase the chances of getting a date.
Really?
Yes. Researchers in France have found women are 31% more likely to give their number to a man with a guitar.
Well, all right.
Do you fancy a blowjob?
Next up, did you see the ingenious way that police got a couple of car thieves to surrender?
Police say the two suspects were wanted for stealing a car and ended up fleeing into the stairwell of this Emerson Street home. Police hostage negotiators threatened to unleash the canine units, but the dogs weren't available.
The police dogs weren't available, so what did they do? Release tear gas instead? Oh no.
They had officers pretend to bark like dogs, and it worked.
They pretended to be dogs, and the criminals were so scared they came out. Can you imagine their faces when they realised what had happened? We surrender! Oh, for fuck's sake! I told you those dogs were laughing! One of them knew your name! Imagine the moment the police came up with that plan. I've got an idea. Let's pretend to be dogs. That's brilliant. But can I be a cat? Yeah, if you want, just do whatever you want. Just one police at the back. Yeah, can I be a penguin? I think that. So insane. But it's not my favourite case of mistaken identity in the news. Did you read about this? Get ready. It's amazing. A tiger, reportedly seen in the middle of a town in Worcester, had not escaped from a safari park as feared. So what was this terrifying beast? He was a member of a stag party in fancy dress. That is unbelievable, isn't it? Hello, police. Yeah. There's a tiger. Yeah, he's evolved. Yeah, he's walking on 2 feet. He's eating a kebab. You need to get it quickly. Do you know the worst thing? That poor bloke ran into Prince Charles.
Hey, Charlie! Charlie! Charlie Big Potatoes! Charlie Cockles! Hey! Oh! Take that, you tiger.
In education news, did you hear about this?
Hundreds of thousands of 11-year-olds in England are sitting a controversial new spelling and grammar test from today.
I'm not surprised. Some kids really struggle with spelling. If it was your 100th birthday, how would you spend the day? Eating cock. It gets worse. Some of them can't even spell rapper. What's your ambition? When I'm older, I want to be a raper. It's a very different thing. Finally, I've saved the strangest for last. Have a look at this story from South Africa. An 8-year-old boy marries a 61-year-old woman. Well, that is every single shade of what the fuck? Imagine him in the playground.
Good weekend? Yeah, I spent it in bed with the missus. We made a fort. Yeah. Had a moat and all sorts of shit.
Why do you feel a bit sorry for her? What does my husband do? Lego. Can the story get stranger? Oh, it can. Look at the reason why the kid married her. Because the ghost of his granddad told him to do so in a dream. How weird is that? His granddad's the horniest ghost ever.
Wake up.
What is it, Granddad?
I need to ask you a favour.
Do you want me to tell the family that you're in a better place? You're at peace? Finally, your soul can rest forever.
No. I want you to fuck Ethel.
Either that, or his brother can do a really good impression of his granddad. Just hid under the bed.
Oh, yeah. Marry that old lady. Yeah, touch her tits and everything.
That's what happens when you steal my fucking marbles! Now, as you can imagine, people on the internet have gone crazy about this story. Fair to say, this guy, not a fan.
Who does stuff like that because your dead ancestor told you to do something don't mean you gotta do it. If my dead ancestor told me, Eddie, 1910 ago, the white people did some very, very bad things to me and I want you to go and kill them all. Hell no! I'm not gonna kill all the white people for your ass. I don't know you. You dead. I'm going to jail. You can't get me out. I'm not gonna do that because my dead ancestor told me to do something. I don't even know you, dead ancestor. I mean, I love you because, you know, you was in the family, but I don't know you like that. I'm not gonna kill anybody, and I'm damn sure I ain't gonna marry an old-ass person and I'm 8 years old.
Not so fun. Not so fun. This is the part of the show I genuinely don't know anything about. It's going to be a mystery guest who's been in the news, and I have to figure out who that person is. So please welcome my mystery guest! This way it looks like I'm stopping it with my powers. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Boyard.
Boyard?
Yes.
What a terrific name.
Thank you very much.
I've not heard that before. What does it mean?
It's actually a Russian packet of cigarettes.
Well, there you go. So, look here, Boyard, nice to meet you. So, it would appear to be something to do with art.
Yes, that's correct.
We have a naked lady there.
There's a naked lady, yes,
we
that's
have,
quite a good clue.
We have some, it's a good clue. Okay, we have apples. So,
apples.
Apples or the naked lady?
Naked lady.
Is more...
Yes.
Okay. So, do you paint naked ladies?
My goodness, you're getting very warm. Yes, I do.
I'm in every sense. I'm getting very warm.
Maybe.
I'm getting red hot. I'm imagining what I'm doing later. Am I going to be painting a naked lady? Wow. This could be very exciting.
I'll give you another clue. So
Okay.
in terms of the naked lady, so it's a unique canvas. So maybe you want to concentrate a bit more on the female body. It's a very unique canvas. I can see which bit you're visualising. It's not that.
Okay, see if you can guess what I'm looking at, just with where my eyes are going.
It's round.
No?
No. But it's small and minute and circular. I think I'm going to stop there because it's going the wrong
It was the
direction.
elbow. It was the elbow. It was.
Okay.
But do you think I meant the clitoris? Really, that'd be tiring as an art class, just finding it and then... Just put your finger there so I know where it is when I come back. So why are you in the news exactly? So you're a nude painter. Do you paint in the nude yourself, or is there a twist, or...?
So I specialise in hand painting ladies' bottoms.
Oh, terrific.
And I'm making the headlines at the moment specifically because my pop-up bottoms are in the media everywhere.
Well, there you go. What a fantastic and interesting job. So do you paint on their bums, or do you paint their bums?
I paint on their bottom.
Wow. And is it only women that you paint?
I've only ever painted one male before, and that's my husband. And we had to shoot it twice because it involved olive oil and sand. And it got in places it shouldn't have got. The final image
Is he called,
fabulous.
please tell me he's called Lawrence and there's some sort of Lawrence of Arabia.
No, actually my husband's called Norrin Rudyard Kipling Braster, so it just gets better and better.
Norris Rudyard?
Norrin Rudyard Kipling Braster.
Awesome.
I know.
What does he do? I'm guessing he don't work in Greggs.
He's a very...
You know what I mean?
He's a very pragmatic man. He's a mechanic. Works with his hands.
He's a mechanic?
Yes. But I think it's time that we teach you how to paint and maybe give you a canvas of your own.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Here we go. So, what are we going to do?
Well, first of all, I'm going to show you some of my work.
Terrific.
So, right, I'm going to open the curtain.
OK.
So here we have, if you want to stand on the other side and have a look at my wonderful model.
Fantastic.
I see you're not shy of having a look.
No, I'm allowed. Hello. It feels a bit weird to just be staring.
I'm going to just finish a few layers, but basically what I've done is I've painted the backdrop and she's blending in with this image and it's all pop art.
Yep.
And you can see at the bottom there's a lovely sign, she was explosive and he knew it.
Nice.
So if I basically show you...
Again, that could be an anti-diarrhea ad, couldn't it?
Well, hopefully that won't be the case.
Yeah. How did you two meet? Because I imagine that's kind of a... Hey,
well, actually...
Did you say you've got a lovely bum? I've got some paints. Look.
She has got a beautiful bottom, it can't be denied.
Absolutely.
So I said I'd love to paint you someday and we have lots of fun creating art together.
See, blokes don't have those chats.
No,
Do you know what I mean? Look, Dave, can I just say, I know we're enjoying the game and everything, but your arse is magnificent.
So here we go, I'm just going to put this final colour on.
That looks fantastic.
And then it would be photographed and we'd have a beautiful piece of art to
well,
show.
It looks absolutely wonderful. That's worth a round of applause.
If you would like to stand over here...
I look forward to my lady.
And I would like you to pull from this side.
From this side.
All the way across.
Madam, for what I'm about to do to you, I'm very sorry.
This is your canvas.
Let's just hope to God that he doesn't get a liquid ass.
The problem with your canvas is it's a bit hairy.
It's all right.
And the logistics of the hair is kind of getting in the way of
Wait. What's that? 18-wheeler? Because now he's legal.
You could start again, get some white, cover it in white and quickly do a wonderful Mona Lisa face.
Okay,
so cover it up.
do that.
There we go, quick.
Done.
There we go, look at that.
Lovely.
It really is.
It's really fine. She's a bit sunburnt on one side. I'm going to do her eyes.
Okay,
evil red. Look at that.
Yes. Fabulous.
That's one eye.
Amazing. She's not happy. They're complete.
Well, there you go. I enjoyed that immensely. Ladies and gentlemen, please get off my wonderful mystery guest. Have you heard about the new shoe that Google has invented?
This new Google invention gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, sticking your foot in your mouth. It's called the talking shoe, a concept from Google that is designed to talk back to its user.
Here we go. I love the feeling of wind in my laces.
Google have invented a talking shoe. Now, I'll tell you what, if you worked in the factory where they made them, you'd have some fun, wouldn't you? Just program it to go, ow, 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 ow. Just when they go past the school, I'm a pedo! No, it's my shoe! It's my shoe! It would have been great at the Olympics, just to hear Usain Bolt's shoes. Imagine that. Fucking hell! Slow down, you crazy fucker!
Trouble is, what if your shoes are evil? And they just whisper at you, "Hey, you. I wanted to jump on the bin. Jump on the bin."
Not that it's the weirdest business idea in the news. Did you hear about this? Coffee shop lets customers pay with a kiss. Imagine if they did that over here. How cool would that be?
Hi, a cappuccino, please.
Yeah, sure. Just lovely cappuccino for you there. And now for my payment.
Oh, I don't have any money on me. Mum?
Fancy a blowjob?
It was actually all right. I don't know why I'm angry. Next up, a really lovely story about a little boy called Harley Lane.
Cheeky, chatty, and very energetic, Harley Lane is like any 7-year-old. But 4 years ago, just walking was a distant dream for Harley after he contracted meningitis and his arms and legs amputated. Now he's walking 1.5 kilometres in the Great Manchester Mini Run, raising money for the Royal Manchester Children's Hospital.
I'll be starting it off and also be running it, so I might be a bit behind.
Please welcome a very special young man, 7-year-old Harley Lane.
He began the day as honorary starter, before heading to the start line himself.
He's never walked that far in his prosthetics before, so obviously a big challenge for him to do it.
Did you sleep well, or were you a bit nervous?
Nervous.
He needn't have worried, as half an hour later, Harley was taking the applause, the bravest of finishers. Tell me what it was like running around there.
Very, very tiring.
He did absolutely amazing. He's done great. I'm so proud. First, big thing he's done for long distance, and definitely going to remember it forever. It's amazing.
In this sporting arena, Harley managed to prove you can be a winner just by taking part.
What a little legend. Thanks very much for watching the news. Good night, my friends. Bye.